wheels. Who give me chairs with wheels? Come on now. Sick joke. Well, obviously shows that we were prepared. Guys were focused tonight. Got a power play early and took advantage of it, right? That's what we talked about that we weren't able to do in game 2. So that's a huge goal for us. Sets us up well in the game, obviously. And then, we get a good kill after that and then follow up with a huge goal. I mean, we get a great break. And this time of year, you need guys to make plays and step up. I mean, the play by Labushkin, the finish by Blackwell. So it got us off to a great start. Obviously, then the camp goal is huge as well. So sets us up well in the game, and then from there we bend a little bit. We knew that they're going to push, but we didn't break. Well, just to relax. We're fine. It's a combination of allowing me to talk to our team and settle down. It's also just a little bit of an attempt just to sort of kill some momentum a little bit. We had a lot of time left to play in the period, but we needed to just recognize that we were fine. And that these are the games we need to win. And like I said, I thought the response was good. We played hard today. We found a way. Jack made some huge saves for us. But iced the game at 6-on-5, and that's a very dangerous team at 6-on-5. That's big. Yeah, I think it's a big step. I mean, to do that here on the road against that team, like I said, they're going to push. I mean, they're going to come, and our team's, we're trying to be a team that wins these games and finds a way to win them. And sometimes they're not perfect. They're not the way you'd like it to be, but you need to find a way to keep it out and battle. And I thought guys really stepped up. We got big shifts. I thought the play of the Camp, Mikheyev, and Engvall line in the third period was excellent. And it's great to see those guys be the ones to get rewarded with the empty nets.
When you see the chances Austin had, you're up a goal, and here it was premier goal scorer in the world. Tremendous chances. And they don't score.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of that for sure. I mean, you get a chance like that, you wanna make it count, right? I mean, you have a chance essentially to ice the game there, and then when it doesn't happen, you feel like their team's going to get life. They're gonna respond to that. You've been in that situation as a player and as a coach, that when your goalie makes a save like that, it gives your team a little bit of a lift, and so. We talked about the fact that we needed to dig in and we needed to be good, especially coming out of that. And then we also felt that if we continued to play the way that we were, we would get more looks like that. We felt strongly that we would be able to counter and take advantage of them really pushing. Obviously, Mikheyev got another breakaway. It didn't go for us. So those are the types of looks we thought we would get. And that's part of what we talked about, too, in the timeout is let's just continue to battle and compete. We'll get our chances. We don't have to take any risks. We felt like the chances would come, but the focus obviously needed to be on, keeping the puck moving out of our end.
Sheldon, we talked about that save that Jack made on Stamkos. I think everybody in the building thought it was going in and set him. Just what that brings to the team, and have you seen him make a bigger save?
Well, he's made some big saves, but I mean, we're in the playoffs here, obviously, and that's a game-saving save. I think, we made a mistake on the play. We didn't make a lot of mistakes on the penalty kill today. It seems we make one in the neutral zone that ends up in our net, and we made one right there that allowed that pass to get through. And I think there was a bit of a sense on the bench that it's going in. And the Stamkos doesn't miss those very much when it comes through like that. But obviously Jack is well aware that that's a legitimate threat, and he's conscious of it. And one of the great things about Jack is he never gives up on a puck, never feels like he's out of it, and found a way to keep it out.
Sheldon, what was it about camp this year that allowed him to earn your trust and get to this point where you're using him as your argument?
Well, I mean, I think coming into the season, I already had respect for his game and what he could bring us. But he's delivered for us. He's a guy that, whether I play him 10 minutes, which I haven't played him that little very often, or 15, 20 minutes, his game doesn't change. And he's going to go out there, and he's always on the right side of the puck. He gives you everything that he has. He's just an ultimate team player that knows who he is and knows how he can help influence the game. And he does that. I think we've been thinking and talking about it all year that at this time of year especially, he was going to bring tremendous value to us. And, so far it's how it's working out. 11.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Anyways, what have you scored that many goals up? What have you guys done well against Vasilevsky to make his life difficult?
I mean, I think you look at tonight's game. I think some of the goals are a little bit different than the way the others have been. I don't know. I think we've done a good job. We've got some goals with some really good traffic. Obviously, that's important. Tonight, look at the Blackwell goal. We get him moving. It's a very tough save for a goalie to make. Tremendous play by Lyubushkin to essentially freeze him and then send it over. So that's a tough play there. We feel like we've gotten some good fortune on some shots as well. I think we've done a good job of generating chances and good looks. I think that maybe is the best, the thing that I would say the most. Seems like some of our best chances haven't gone in. We talked about the Matthews chances today, the breakaways and stuff, but we found a way here now in 2 out of 3 games to get enough to win. Getting to 3 was important tonight. It's important every night to get to 3. Of course, it would have been nice to get to 4. It would have been a little less stressful. But I don't know if I could point to one thing other than our guys have just been good to generate those looks. Yeah. Tremendous. Yeah. I mean, I would like to maybe cut out the margin for error and just shoot it in the net. But the fact that it didn't bounce over Mickey's stick or anything like that, and we buried it, we'll take it. But I think it's, you need to be selfless this time of year. There's a lot of things that happen in the game that are selfless, and you're doing you're doing things to help your team win, whether it's block a shot or be on the defensive side of the puck versus the offensive side, change early, whatever it is before you get tired. Those are little moments like that just show that this team's unified.
Can you see a guy got 1 goal for Chicago last season? I know he was brought up as goal scorer. How surprised are you that he's not only scored, but he scored some big goals for you guys?
Yeah, he doesn't score unimportant goals. I mean, he's been really good in that regard. Again, I just think it just speaks to his character that he's level-headed and even keel. He doesn't have any huge swings in emotion or energy. So I think in those moments, he can make a play and doesn't panic, anything like that. We certainly knew that he had way more ability than a 1-goal scorer. He's got a good skill set. You watch him the way he can handle the puck, the way he protects the puck, he can skate with it, he can make a pass, he can shoot it. So we knew he had way more offense in him. But that's not what he's here for, especially on this team. He's got other guys that do that, so he does a ton of little things that help us win. It just so happens this time of year, you need some people at different times to step out of character a little bit. Tonight, I think that was the case. And not just Kampf, but Lyubushkin, the play he made. Blackwell scores us a huge goal, and there's some good things all around. Kampf and Mikheyev and Engwall? Yeah, I do. Especially in a game like tonight, just the way the matchups are going. It's not only do they stabilize our team, but it's, they're when we put them over the boards, they're countering with their third line a lot of times. So a lot of their best players are not playing in that case. So that in itself helps us on the road here. But I don't sweat it at all when those guys are out there. They're, and it's really whoever Camp's wingers are. But when he's with those two guys, especially, things seem to really settle down for us. I thought Spez gave us some really good touches. You can just see his poise and confidence out there. He made a lot of smart plays with the puck, so I was really happy with that. I thought Halsey, did a good job for us. I'd have to watch it all back to see a lot of the little detail in his game. There's a couple of times guys get him behind him, and that's something that we can't allow to happen. But I thought for what we were looking to get out of him and being on the road with the matchups and such, I was happy with what we got from him. Thanks, Coach. Thanks.